You guys saw the spot that aired last month and has been airing all across television. It was actually on Monday Night Football opening week, so that was pretty awesome to see. I actually asked Navonne Love, who was the star of our commercial, was he able to see it? And he goes, it was a little too late. I couldn't stay up for it. But it was incredible watching Navonne work because I was part of that spot too. I don't know if you saw my little cameo. I was asking a question. And it just to see a young boy of his age be able to handle all the excitement around him, as well as being a kid and an athlete. So let's take the time now to get to know Navonne a little bit more and understand how he's staying engaged right now in sports. So please, round of applause for the very talented Navonne Love. Navonne, you're used to crowds and bright lights like this, right?
Yes.
Yes. Your charisma is just so likable and so wonderful at such a young age. You saw the commercial, obviously. You've been hearing a lot from your friends. How do you feel like the commercial turned out?
I feel like the commercial came out really good.
Yeah? And did you get a lot of comments from your friends?
Yes.
What was some of the things that they were telling you about seeing you on TV?
They said, some of my friends said that they thought it was somebody else, but when they started looking closer, they saw it was me.
No, exactly, because you're playing not yourself, but because you've mostly stayed involved in sports. You haven't retired from sports. Why is that?
Because I play sports for the fun.
And which sports do you play?
Soccer, basketball, softball, kickball, handball, flag football.
Wow. Do you have a favorite sport?
No, I play them all for fun.
And so when you think about, your experience playing sports, what is it that you learn about yourself playing with teammates and playing for coaches?
I learned that sometimes your teammates won't agree with what you want to do, and then you end up losing. That's fine. And sometimes you get teammates that will work with you, listen to you, and then you have a working team that might win.
That is very true. That is very true. And when you think about, how did you know that you wanted to get into acting? Because that is a big commitment, specifically for someone your age.
Well, I wanted to get into acting when I was 4, and it started with my headshots and then my first audition.
Oh, it started with the headshots.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So how'd you even know about a headshot first?
I didn't. My dad said, we just have to go get headshots. I was like, what's a headshot?
And so as soon as you saw your headshot, you said, okay, I'm made for the camera.
Yeah, I was so young and had so much.
The world is your oyster. Okay, so now you're starting this acting career at 4, but you're also staying involved with sports and school. How have you been balancing it? I know adults have a hard time balancing things. How would you say you're balancing everything with your interest in acting and also in school and sports?
Well, acting, I never know when the audition's gonna pop up, but at school, I do my schoolwork, I get to eat recess and lunch, and I play after school, play sports.
So acting is unpredictable for you. What would you say is your schedule for acting when you do book a gig?
Usually sometimes I have to leave school early, or sometimes mainly it's at the end of the day where I get to leave at a normal time.
And what keeps you so committed to this dream of being an actor?
It's what I really wanted to be, and it's my love for it. I just have a really good love for acting.
It's really, really inspiring that you know at such a young age what you want to do. But at the same time, you're still being a kid, and you're still being a young athlete and being involved in all these activities. What do you think is behind this idea of kids retiring from sports?
Kids retiring from sports, I feel like they should continue or like just take a break, because I know sports can be hard. Coaches telling you to go this, and then your teammate tells you to do that. And then just sometimes parents push the kids too hard.
Well, with that said, what would be your advice to parents who, may put too much pressure on their kids? I know your dad, Kwesi, I've had a lot of conversations with you, how supportive he is of your dream. He doesn't pressure you to do it. This is something you love to do. So what's your advice to parents?
Let the kids play for fun, and also keep them in at least 2 sports so they stay active.
Why do you say that? Why multiple sports? Why is that something?
Because one sport you'll probably have like a tryout 1 week, and then a few weeks later you'll probably get on the team, and then you'll have a practice, and then like probably for like 5 weeks or something you won't have anything to do because like they'll have a practice every 5 weeks or something.
But that is really, really interesting. The fact that he's thinking about, there's moments where you may not make a team and you want to continue to keep up that momentum of being active. Would you say that acting has helped you in any way with your athletic career and vice versa? Being an athlete helped you with acting?
Kind of, because when I did this commercial, it made me think of some of my friends, like if they actually retired from sports.
Do you have any friends who have retired from sports?
Not yet.
Not yet. Hopefully not ever.